secretary for today's Scrum. And welcome, Chris, to BI Scrum. So we would like to introduce yourself to us. Maybe Vira and David could introduce yourself also.
All right. Hello. Uh, hello, Chris. Hello, Chris. My name is David. I'm 21 years old and I'm a student from University of Brawijaya. And okay, yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's the one about.
Vira, maybe you could introduce yourself to Chris.
Okay, hi Chris, I'm Vira, and yeah,
Hello.
I'm computer science student, and I think, yeah, not I think, I believe we have met before. Okay, I think
Yes.
that's all. Thank you.
Yep. Yep. All right. Cool. So yeah. Nice to meet you, Chris. My name is Noval, and I'm the new BI intern for the October. So yeah. So let's jump to the first section, which is the personal updates. So the first updates is belong to Lily's private. Uh, this is she wrote like campaign progress visualization. Uh, uh, Lilis, maybe you could explain a little bit about this.
Yes, sir. And so that's basically the thing that I make through campaign. And I think I need to do some revision about the data itself. I would like to change instant compared to previous week. I think we better track the conversion rate scrum by scrum. So that's the plan for the future. It is only a tools where we can see how we progress each week, basically. Yeah, that's all for that card. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lilis. So, does anyone have a feedback for the Lilis pivot?
Maybe just from me. I think yesterday the plan was to integrate Lilis's idea for progress visualization with a Naval's idea. Is it going to happen, or are there any extra plans?
Yeah, I think.
Uh,
Okay, Lilis.
which idea of which novel's idea? Is
The
that
visualization, like the Naval's format. Yesterday there was a talk about trying to integrate like what Naval is doing with his visualization for his campaign with the overall visualization, because it's quite detailed. Or do you plan to create a separate visualization on your own for this?
Well, okay. So, maybe I could help Lilis to answer it.
actually I
Oh yeah, VD, maybe the idea to integrate the Lily's progress visualization and also mine is it's pretty good. I mean, we could use the same format for the all of the campaign and then use it to compare it between each funnel between the campaign itself. I think it's pretty good idea too.
Okay.
All right, cool. So, if anyone does not have any feedback, so we could jump into the next pivot, which is feed the pivots. So, time's yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. So first, with the helping out the finance team as a BI member through the product development, we see that there is an update. So now actually this afternoon we had a usability test using the prototype, the finalized prototype, especially for the direct booking. And we invited some member from HR, also from the finance team, and they agreed to that it's actually pretty useful. So now we will jump into the development stage. Uh, there are a lot of automation, and I think I've also provided the prototype link that you guys can open if you guys want to. So that's the update for this one. So we'll just have to wait for the development, and the card. So the Trello card from the product development team is already attached in this particular card in BI. Next, for the toolkit price pushing, the update is that if you guys look at the activity, there are some images that I have attached in the card actually. So I think the naming is a bit the naming in the activity is actually a bit wrong. But if you guys look at the screenshot here, the black one basically is the postman request, sending the request to push the price, but not through toolkit, if it makes sense. So if we can do this, then we can do it for all property. So what you're saying here is that I've duplicated the request directly. So usually you click a button, then Toolkit will make a request, right, to change the price. But this time, you if you see in the link and in the plus part, so api.toki.com slash something something and then slash a numbers, right? So that number is referring to the rental ID that I mentioned beforehand. So the rental ID in Tokit is actually different from the listing ID in Airbnb. Therefore, if I have all the rental ID, which I already have, I already produced, I think Lilis have seen it before, all the rental IDs, I can push the prices automatically. And then if you guys see at the next slide on the toolkit, so what's interesting is that I have to attach the uh, rate ID. The rate ID is actually created when creating the rate map. So the step is that we have to create the rate map to containing the price as well as the duration, and then it will create a rate ID. Then the rate ID will be pushed together with the rental ID. So therefore, I've already checked this one. I changed the price for example, like being an ombak into $50. We see, yeah, this is a bit of Tokit and Airbnb issue, but from the price changed from $45 to $49. So it proves that we can kind of like push the rates outside of Tokit itself, even though the API the official API is not provided in the official documentation. So, so that's the update for the first card, and I believe the link is dead, Mr. Chair.
All right.
Share the link.
So thank you, Vidi. Regarding the first card, since David attended the meeting of the PD prototype, David, could you give us your feedback about the prototype that PD has been developed?
Okay, thank you. But for my feedback, I think it's good for finance because it will make all automated because before it we have a problem with the system. We check manually for the money that gets sent to us, but thanks big thanks to PD chapter for the prototype. Thank you. Back to Kanova.
Well, congratulations,
Yeah.
PD and VD for develop
Yep.
the
And finally, Mr. Chair, maybe I could also add for the other card that I mentioned. Actually, just now the Trello board was gone. That's what I said. The Trello board was gone from the screen. But for B52, actually, there are some reason suddenly there are additional bookings for Rumah Noni. So I've updated the funnel too. We're saying that the bookings we have 8 bookings from the 2 live. Actually, there are only 2 live listings. I added the +3 because it's already on the final stage of the listing publishing before it goes live. But we also have 2 cancellation, and these 2 cancellation actually comes from pay at hotel feature, And I think Kabayu also mentioned this to me that do we use the payout hotel feature, because payout hotel feature is actually quite complicated for both the finance team and also for our revenue funnel, because if somebody were to pay it at hotel and we must subscribe to the pay at hotel feature, the chance of them canceling is actually pretty high. And then also we already had two reservations from the eight bookings, so that's also actually a good thing. But we are still figuring out how to get the review from guests actually. And also the Traveloka pay at hotel feature is quite confusing for the finance team because it's very similar to the reservation adjustment from Airbnb. So guests pay us at hotel first, and then Traveloka will cut the uh, commission that is meant for Traveloka from the future booking. So that's one thing that we also have to deal with. But overall, there is quite an improvement in, for some reason, like Rumah Noni. In total, Rumah Noni got seven bookings already, and Rumah Budi Susanto already got its first booking. So that's the update for Traveloka. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so regarding the gaining the review of the guests, did you already discussed about it with your farm manager?
Oh, actually, yes. I mean, we're trying to still figure it out on our own first, because I don't know why, but this evening actually, one of our team member will contact the home manager, account manager.
Okay, so does anyone have any feedbacks regarding the Finnish pivot? Okay, so if nothing, then we could jump into the Faris pivot. Faris, time's yours.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. So yeah, from my pivot, which is the website campaign, there's a huge increase on the top funnel, which is the website page view. It's about 665, which actually we usually got like only around 300 or 400, but until today we got 665. And also the request to book is also increasing compared to the last ads that we have launched. We got at least one request to book each day. Until today it's 22 requests to book. And also for the reservation, the in the last week, last week we got one more reservation for Maharaja residence. And also the revenue is also increasing, with the value of 2,400,000 rupiah. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, so do you have any idea why does the website page views is increased and also the reservation also increasing?
As what I have seen, I think it's because of the what is it the ads target is fit the ads target fit to our objections, right? So I think that's why it's increasing so much. And also I think not only from the ads, I think it's also from because of the promotion that we give. We give like I changed the interface of the web to put more like discounts. So yeah, we put like 50% discounts for monthly rental or weekly rental. So I think that from that we connect to the ads. So I think that's one reason, the main reason that the page view is increasing. Yes.
Vira, do you have any like tracker for ads evaluation?
Actually, not yet. But yeah, I'm still working on it.
Mhm, mhm. Mm,
Also, I have I'm thinking of using your application as a template for tracking the ads.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, I think it's important to tracking that because we outsource our research, like our financial research uh, to have the ads, right? And then we have to track that financial research. What is the output of it? So, anyone
Okay,
have
yeah.
any comments regarding the website campaign? All right. So, David, don't forget. Okay, Vidi.
Oh yeah, I forgot Fira. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Chair. So this ads that you're doing, the audience coming from like when you select the audience category, or does it come from the Facebook lookalike audience?
I believe it comes from I think from what we choose. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I kind of forget about that
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay. So okay. And also this web page is on the old website or the new website.
It's still in the old website because we're still doing the migration right now. Me and Mas Ridal, also Mas Gani. Yeah, we will be ready for migration this Saturday.
Okay. Understood. Thank you very much. Fira.
Okay, so don't forget for David to write it down the instruction that I give to Firaya. Okay, so we could jump to the next pivot, which is my pivot. This is I've been learning the RM workflow and also BI specific knowledge. I already paired up with VD and also David uh, this afternoon, and we talked about the feature on bigger Tocket, Tocket, and also the Tableau. So so yeah, I mean, I think that's all for me. So we does anyone have a feedback for me or any comments of it?
Maybe just one actually, Nafa. So this one is already completed or not yet? Because
It's
the
already
other one
completed.
that I noticed in the RM knowledge for RM repository is for the coding stuff and it's optional, right? Do you choose to explore that or not? Because I believe that the due date was already on 20th of November.
Yeah, I would like to learn of it. I mean, but I don't know why do I not checklist in it yet. I think I have an interest about the coding and stuff.
Okay, so do you want to consider it done first or what for this one?
Uh, yeah. Do you get it, Kidi?
I think your voice went missing. So
So because yeah, I did interest about it. So but I haven't uh pairing with you. So I don't think it's considered to be done.
yep. I'm so the whole card is not that done yet.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so if anyone does not have any comments of it, so we can jump to David progress card. So David.
Okay, for my five is the first I have learned finance with Mbak Wayana and I have learned direct booking case, booking.com, Airbnb payout, and case management, and have update have list make a list of anomaly list cases and give it to community chapter. And the second card, I have same same with Kak Novel. I have pairing with VD2 about the BI material, but not not all material have done. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool, David. Mm, so you basically just done the two tasks, yeah? I mean, learning the finance intern orientation, also the BI orientation.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So,
Actually, I have a question for this one for
mhm,
Naval's task, Mr. Chair, if I may.
okay.
Okay. For example, like Bukit Vista statistics on Tableau. I believe we discussed this also in this afternoon, but it's not checklisted yet.
Uh, I think I already check it out.
Or
The
maybe it's
understanding
just
table
not.
factor for properties, right?
Uh, Bukit Vista statistics for Tableau. I think it's the one that we discussed just now, and also for Trello board. Didn't we have a discussion? But okay, we'll discuss about it later.
All right, right. Thank you, Vidi, for your feedback. So, does anyone have any comments about David uh, personal updates? Nope. Okay, so the last one is Jing's pivot. So since Jing are not here, okay, so Michael, welcome.
Okay, thank you, Chris. I just listening and observe in BI discussion today.
All right, cool, Karizal. So, since Jing's not here, we can jump into the next section, which is uh, Tableau Analytics. I will share the screen. Oh yeah, I see. So, David, can I ask you to read it out the meeting personal updates summarization?
Okay, okay, Kak. Okay, for today, for summary for today, for the up personal update from Kak Lilis, need to do some revision in the future and we'll have visualization for each campaign with Kak Nopal. Next, we have invite finance HAR to test the prototype for direct booking. Have attached the prototype link
Okay.
in the card. In the card.
Mhm. David, maybe you could share your screen.
Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Next, Vira uh, have you increased on all on top panel and ads and the promotion which change interface website like discount causing the top panel increasing. And next, Canopal already pairing up with PD and David, have learning the material, and we'll have discussed with David and PD about the material later. And last, David have learned our finance material with Mbak Wayana, and we have discussed with Canopal and PD about BI material later. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, David. So let's go to the BI Tableau Analytics. So I will share the screen. So as you guys can see for the booking page, uh, as the following days, by the end of the month, the trend is increasing, right? Uh, it's from it's I mean it's overall it's increasing in the end of the month. And then if we look at the monthly revenue, and November and December we already passed the company target, which is $66,000. And congratulations for BI team and anyone who contributed to it. And then, yeah, I mean, the one thing that I want to know is, uh, since I take charge in Facebook marketing, I can confirm that 80% of the transaction is coming from the villas. Uh, so maybe VD, could you confirm about what is the progress in Airbnb and also Booking.com about the property types of getting booked?
All right. For that one, the inquiry or the number of bookings?
The I mean, how much percentage of the is it villa or guest house or
Oh,
bungalow?
for Airbnb, usually it's a mix, right? But for squad one, usually mostly villas, or for squad two properties, but usually guest house. But for some reason, also seeing a lot of guest house number. The number of booking itself, guest house, yes, but the contribution of uh, the value, I think before we are seeing overpowering booking value contribution from villas, but nowadays guest house is keeping up.
All right, cool. Uh, do you have any ideas why the number of guest house is keeping up?
Yeah, for this is just wild guess, but lately we also promoted guest houses as a big property group, right? That's one thing, but also in general, the seeing from the booking page, there are a lot of one or two days stay for guest houses too lately.
Okay, cool. So if we look at the growth, so compared to the previous years, November is the most our downfall, and then the December is slightly increased, and then uh, I mean it. What insight that I could get from this is there an increased demand for the December, right? But do we have the supply of it?
Mr. Chair, the one that you pointed out was 2019, right?
Yeah, I mean this is like the 2020, right?
Yes, this one definitely. So
Yeah,
you're saying like, do we have enough supply to get fulfill the seasonality?
yeah. I mean, if we compare to the previous year, I mean
Mhm.
the 2019, 2018, it's all coming up from the November, right?
Yep.
So it should be it coming up too for the December in this year. But do we have the supplies that because I heard from Luis that we the number of the villas that we have is sold, right?
Yeah. Like most, maybe like 80% ish. I'm not sure
Mhm.
of the exact number, but yeah, we have a lot of sold villas, especially for Christmas and also New Year.
So basically, what left is guest houses.
Yep, and also some villas that are quite with quite high price, and also yep.
All right. So maybe we could discuss this later on in the discussion board. So does have anyone have any feedback regarding of the Tableau Analytics?
Yeah, actually, I have a little bit regarding the squad revenue goals. Actually, I saw something interesting. Uh, we're seeing that squad two, which consists mostly of guest houses, are actually reaching a revenue that's almost very much similar to squad one. And if we go to the next 3 months, for example, Mr. Chair, although the squad one property usually has a much higher one, but it's also keeping up. The trend is also following. If it makes sense.
Mhm. Yep.
Yep. And also, actually, I would also love to introduce a little bit about Redash uh, analytics. if you may, Mr. Chair.
Redash.
Yes, the one that's in Udesh. Yeah, data fish. Yeah, because there are some interesting analytics that I've also added, especially for the direct booking.
Which one?
For the campaign direct general,
Campaign.
the first one.
All right.
Yes. So what we're seeing right now is actually the visualization of the direct booking count based on the different campaigns, as well as the revenue contribution. And at the most bottom one is actually the booking pace of the direct booking, and also color coded with its campaign. From here, we're seeing that actually Facebook, the highest one is Airbnb followed by Facebook. Although I noticed that after confirming with this, there are some still um, a bit of miscalculation for Facebook. I think there are three bookings that are not recorded for Facebook in the count, but so far for Asian it's accurate, and also for Instagram it's also already recorded. Um, for Airbnb, apparently the count and the revenue is still quite big. That is converted to direct. So yeah, this is why do we create this? Actually, for the booking page itself and also the contribution. Yesterday I had some discussion with this. We would like to evaluate at what point do we want to transition from a direct booking, which is non-scalable, to a more scalable solution. Because direct booking is part of the Survive initiative initially, and so on and so forth. So that's one thing. And also, maybe are there any questions regarding this visualization?
Yeah, man, I think this is a really good innovation because the data visualization is helping the team to analyze how much how much the contribution of each campaign, and then the direct booking count, and also what is the pace of the direct booking. I mean, it's really good though.
Mr. Chair, sorry, I have a question. VD, why is not Booking.com is not appearing there?
Oh, because we don't have the direct booking from Booking.com, right, Kak? We have
Inside.
the direct booking only. Direct booking that's converted from Airbnb, and then direct booking on Facebook, direct booking for agent, Instagram, and so on and so forth. That's why, because Booking.com, we don't convert them to direct usually. Yes. And one interesting fact is that for on-site, if we see the value itself for on-site is third, which is after Airbnb and Facebook. That's actually a one booking for, uh, I believe Sunrise House, from Claire. Uh, he
Yeah.
gave one booking that is very big, and that's why the value itself is also overpowers the other. Although if we see the number of,
Oh, mm.
yeah, there's only
Oh,
one
okay, got it.
or two or three, but the value overpower the agent and Instagram, although the number of count is greater. So that actually an anomaly, but overall that's one thing. So this is the-
Okay, thank you,
Oh,
Vidi.
I see. Got it.
yes. And also, if there are no questions regarding this, actually we're starting to build a dashboard for preparing for community. If we look at the dashboard again, Mr. Chair, if you would, in the community dashboard, we're seeing the funnel for our community to see which how many partner do we have right now, the active one and also the non-active one. And this is not really ready for production. That's why it's not a distributed community yet, because we're still thinking about how we can help the community team, SBI. But we're seeing that a lot of retention. We can, from this visualization, we see that a lot of our partners. I don't know. This is based on the database, right? So if the database is wrong, then the analysis is wrong. But how you read this is actually like this. So there are 0 months, 6 months, 12 months, as also 12 months, and there are also number of properties as well as our partners. So among our 162 partners that are recorded in the database, 147 partners actually goes above 6 months, and 120 partners are actually 130 partners are actually 12 months and above, and 24 partners are actually 24 months and above. But we are seeing a lot of dropouts in the right one, which is the inactive funnel. Most of the inactive funnel is actually it's condensed in the part of usually they quit after 12 months usually. So there's a lot of drop off in that part because we're from all our inactive partner that already offboarded. A lot of them does not go through the 24 months above period. So this is one example of how we can help community, I think, but we're still solidifying the foundation of how we present the data.
Wait, I have question actually, Fidi.
Yes, well,
Okay, is that mean the number of properties is like 361 dropped out? What is that? Is that number saying what that
okay.
means?
For the 361, it means that from our inactive partners, we have inactive partners, right?
Mhm.
Partner that offboarded. We have
Yeah,
261, all of them, 261 partners that offboarded already, inactive.
I see.
Uh,
Is this counted as a listing or the property?
the
Because it
property,
seems so many.
the property itself.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I check in the database, actually, the total number of properties that Bukit Vista have partnered with is around 500 something. So the checks, it kind of checks out. But I don't know if there are anomalies in the database itself. But the algorithm is already correct. If we want to fix this, we need to fix the property. For example, yesterday I see like Bayu's Villa, Rizal's Villa that's in the production. Maybe if it is
Oh yeah, might be
subtracted,
the test.
yes, the
Yeah,
test.
Lilis Villa.
Yeah, Lily's
Yeah,
Villa.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the, if but the algorithm itself is already correct. So our out of our inactive
I see.
partners, most of them stayed for above 12 months after 1 year. But after 1 year, they didn't go to 2 years. So when they go to 2 year, they drop out. They exit the company. Did not want to become our partner anymore. So from this one, actually we can kind of like make it even smaller, like 12 months. 18 months, 24 months, so that we know which are the crucial point for a partner. When should we really take a good look for a partner? So that's just a
Mm,
start. So this is just introduction of the new visualizations that we've provided in Videsh.
mm, nice.
Yeah, that's it, Mr. Chair. Thank you very
All right. Is there anything do you want to add regarding these redash things?
All good for me.
Okay, so if everyone good, we can jump to the next section, which is the discussion board. So let's discuss from. Uh, okay, this is there are a question from the list. Sorry, uh, is Lilis here?
No, currently, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so the first one is let's write it out. We start getting big group booking in Airbnb. This is the evidence of the documents. Uh, is anybody knows what I mean? What is Lilis asking for to discuss?
Yes, so I think Lilis is proving the point where she mentioned that so Rakarai and also Pondok Kita and Rakarai, so it's like 5 bedroom clumped together into one listing, 9 bedroom clumped together into one listing. Uh, that actually helps promote our guest houses as a big group property.
Ah, I see. So
So yeah.
she proves it right.
Yeah. So in Airbnb, if we are some guest house, for example, like being in Ombak, I think being in Ombak we have like for 3 bedroom, I think, or 5 bedroom. But if we can make it like a bigger, so that it feels exclusive, the whole guest house is for the big group. There will be less worry about Corona and so on and so forth.
Ah, okay, I see. I mean, she meant like she proved it that if we could make it, the guest houses is more private and more like exclusive, like a
Yes,
villas, we could solve it up.
yes, correct.
All
I
right.
think so. That's just what I'm guessing from what Lilith is mentioning. But yeah, because she the listing that she made is actually like Pondokita 5 bedroom, Rakarai 9 bedroom. So it's a combination of the
I have question actually.
Mm-hmm. When?
Is this listing just newly made and then get a booking?
no, actually no.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because it was I have a discussion with Rizal talking about this, and I mean, what is the takeaway from this behavior that we see? So should we make a group listing for the guest house, like Pondok Lulik, like 10 bedrooms like that? Or
Yeah,
like,
that's actually our first intention more because previously I believe from the HR team that inquired me,
mm,
uh, like I think Kembang Kuning almost got a booking for the whole area, but
wow.
only for a few days, right? But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
so
that,
that's where we noticed. Yeah, but it's occupied by the owner's guest. But we noticed that we can actually turn guest houses into like private,
private, yes.
and that has been in talk for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But then I think Lilis is trying to solidify the idea that this actually can work because we're saying that the 5 bedroom and 9 bedroom guest houses can actually be converted into a private accommodation,
I'm just thinking what is the next action here. So
right? The
thinking
next
that
action is maybe I think we know which listings are group listings, right? And then we see how many of the group listings that we have is already occupied. The one that how many of the group listing is not occupied yet.
and
Uh,
also how many property that can be a
yes,
group listing is happen that,
correct, correct.
yeah. So and then coordinate with the team content. I think we
Yeah,
need to move this quickly because like very short
yeah,
period of
yes, yes, yes. It's almost December.
Okay, thank you, Moana.
you're welcome.
And then, is there any adds-on for anyone?
Yep, Mr. Chair, I want to have a question basically.
Mhm.
Okay, so these houses will be we assume or we predict that this house will be a more trend on the New Year's or Christmas long weekend. And my next question will be: are we also like preparing another supply to prepare for these houses? So it's like, are we still confident with our own supply, or we still need another supply, especially for guest houses?
I do believe that we have a supply for the guest houses. The guest houses, the supply that we lack of is probably villas, but perhaps VD could confirm this.
Okay, Mr. Chair, thank you very much. So, yeah, this actually from last week, Karizal, we had this discussion like, okay, we need more supplies in villas because our villa supplies is depleting, and we consider like what's the until December because we only have like less than a month. How many villas can we acquire through partnership, right? Um, and there are limitations, of course. It's physical work. There are limitations to how many we can acquire, and therefore we I think this is my opinion. Just I'll leave it to the floor. But our resources for market building, let's still focus on villa,
Mm,
right?
yes,
But then for the guest house that we have that is still unoccupied, let's optimize the guest house to act as a private property.
yes,
So we work on both ways, optimizing the guest house that we have as a private property, but our resource in getting new property partners are still focused in villas.
yeah.
So that's my suggestions. Maybe anyone has.
Agreed from my side.
Okay, Karizal, is that answering your question?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So if there are nothing else to add on, we could jump to the next discussion. This is Lilis asking, what dangerous if the agent advertise our property on Facebook through their account? What dangerous if the agent
What I mean, what dangerous? Mungkin ininya
if
what
it
is the
dangerous?
website? Kita,
I don't really get the question.
I I think what she meant, what is the downside if like other agent put our property on their account? I'm not sure what the account mean. Do they have the profile or do they have account on their Facebook? I'm not sure about
Yep.
it. It seems to be too broad for me.
Mhm.
Okay.
So maybe because this is
Okay.
unclarified. Okay,
I think
Vidi.
I know what she means.
Okay, thank you, Vidi.
So this is just my guess again. But
Mhm.
so we have this group of agents, right?
Mm.
That we already combine in a group, and then we know how to communicate with them. So currently, our outreach is still limited to the marketing team posting in Facebook groups.
Mm.
But what if we ask our agents to promote our listing in their own Facebook account? So the
Okay.
agent promote as if they're us, right?
Mm.
Right. But what is the downside? Meaning that is it possible that the agents will circumvent our owners and so on and so forth? The agent will come to the owner directly because they posted it on their account, right? So the property is associated with the agent.
Actually, that one is a bit tricky. So,
Yeah.
I think should be okay the agent to market it, but as long any inquiry or anything is always with us. And then, and also today there is an agent want to visit Despacito. So what I did is that I contact the owner and the staff. Yeah, I have an agent want to visit, but if this agent, I do this for maximize your property, but if the istilahnya jangan kasih agentnya potong kompas gitu. Jadi Pak Yudi juga no, I will not do that because I don't want to deal with them. And if you're gonna going to Bukit Vista, basically depend the relationship between the owner and the expectation that you're gonna set. But it's you have to be really careful on this.
Thank you, Moen.
Yeah.
Anyone have any comments regarding this?
Yes, Mr. Chair. So I kind of agreed, right, with Mowayan. So far, uh, if the agent were to advertise our properties on their Facebook account, right, and then they got an inquiry, uh, I what's the possibility of them circumventing us? Because do they have the contact of the owners directly? Because if they do, then what's the difference with them right now? They're still inquiring us, right, for deals. But so as long as it has to go through us, when so agents deal with guests, we deal with the partner, right?
Mm.
So don't let the agent directly go be in contact with the partner directly in a sense.
Yeah. So I mean, after a while, VD people like tend to be like natural way, like people in business want to save, you know, some money for them, but on the first two times might be with us, but after a while they, oh,
Yep,
they
they're
went there
automation.
and then they went there. So it's, I don't think this is gonna long term kind of strategy. You're just doing this kind of thing, but just make sure I think have a agreement if you branch the agreement, so there will be apa sih ada sequensinya.
Okay,
Ya,
so yeah, an agreement so that the
yeah. So when they do that, when we branch it, so we have a right, so we can tell the owner we have this agreement with the agent, and can tell the agent we have this agreement. So if you're doing that, I'm not working with you, and then basically we don't continue the relationship. So basically, we have a power to what to do next if they do something that not supposed to do.
so first we have to think about the consequence by means like if the agent circumvent us in some ways, then what are the consequences for them?
Yeah.
What they have to do and so on and so forth. Also for the partner, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, of course, there always be possibilities the agent to cut out the path between us. I mean, we have to think about the how to eliminate that risk.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, uh, okay. So next question. What is the definition of recovery for the company? So, anyone have any idea about this one? What is the definition of recovery for the company?
Okay. I think that's one is like if basically the income that we can pay all the team as just normal as before, and then we had more income. So that's how we can call recovery. So at the moment now, if everyone get less than normally, so you can make an income like we can pay actually full payment to the team, and then we make come as a company make money. Like I think as simple as that, or I think.
Yeah.
The perspective, the scope is from the revenue, yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay, so
it was cut out like maybe to VD to resolve.
Shira, maybe do you have any opinion about this one?
Yeah, I think what Boyana has said is true. We can see from the from the revenue that we got, is it if it's constantly increasing, at least for like 4 or 6 months maybe, it could be a sign that the company is has recovered already, or at least we got the like 50% of the our past revenue, right? So yeah, I think that could be a sign that the company is recovering, and not only from the from the revenue. I think we can also see from the booking pace as well. So yeah, if the booking pace is increasing, like if most of our property is occupied, I think that can also be a sign that the company, especially hospitality company like ours, is recovered already from this pandemic. I think that's all.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mr. Chair, I would like to go because I had interview with the new team. So for the my first one, actually this one just the pricing from La Jolla maybe to
Okay.
50. So I made a group with the La Jolla. So maybe have a look, is this more expensive or less? And then this one on the left is actually priced for from 25 to 23. It's like the bungalow is 700,000. I don't know, is that already reflected in our thing? So maybe you can contact me after you see this because I need to go video.
Okay, Mawaya,
Okay.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Mawana.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Anyway, I will extend the meeting for the next 5 minutes, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I agree with Vira. We have to measure. I mean, we have some sort of measurement that on what point that we agree that our company is recovery. And then for the next question, Jing asks, are we effectively matching supply and demand? What's the most efficient system to create efficiency between targeted demand and supply? Does anyone have any ideas about this one?
Actually, Mr. Chair,
Hmm?
can we the previous topic, is it on pending, or are we still going to discuss that one?
Yeah. I mean, this if anyone have any other ideas, you could tell it out immediately
I see.
because we don't have any time left.
I see. Okay. So maybe we could put it
Yeah,
on pending.
we could pending that to discuss it.
Let's move it on top to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
top one, to the quick.
David, make sure you wrote it down, yeah. Okay, so Jing asked the question: are we actively matching supply and demand? Is there any efficient system to create uh, efficiency between targeted demand and supply? Anyone?
So first, matching supply and demand. Maybe Carizal can help answering this question. What do you, because Carizal comes from the supply side, right?
Okay, for me, I'm not answering this question, but I just want to clarify the, the, the question and also our friction on marketing. So from marketing side is we have we hire freelancer to get supplies or villa. The supply is basically villa, and the friction is since we work with freelancer, they don't give a shit about what is the next things. Like I don't care about the price. I don't care about availability. I just find the contacts, and then I get the incentive, something like that. And then the problem is we got a contact, but the leads basically the price is too high, and then the availability for the December is already fully booked. And other than that is it's like we get about 100 of leads, but we cannot convert them. That's our frictions. And yeah, but that's our friction. And also I already talked with Lilis. Should we hire full time canvasser? So if we hire full time, the drawback is the salary will be more higher, and then again, I think that's for the drawback. And for the benefits, we will have efficient workflow, basically like HR. If HR have requests, and then we have a full time canvasser, so just go and then just get what our request, because we already pay you for the base salary. And also the base salary is different from the freelancer, right? So maybe it gain more motivation from the field campus itself. And yeah, I think just that from me to clarify the friction right now, which you said.
Okay, thank you, Karizal. Uh, yeah, I think the one who how do we make a system to the most efficient system to create efficiency between target and demand and supply? We have to analyzing the demand first, and then we could know how much the supply that we could provide. And the one option that we could analyzing the demand is through inquiries, right? I mean, so we could analyzing its properties. Why why does that? Uh, After we analyzing that, we could know how many properties that doesn't have any inquiries at all, and how many properties that have a big amount of inquiries, and then we could analyze it furthermore. Yeah, I think that's all for the question one. Anyone have any opinion about this?
Yes. First, I think one of the question to ask is to Carizal. How many properties have we put in supply already since the start of like since we start giving the request, Carizal? Like New Gading Villa, Bali Prime Villa, right?
Yep, yep.
Including the temporary partners. How many have marketing outputted? I think a lot.
Okay. Wait. I think I have to count it first, Vidi. Nah, ya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 10 for
Okay.
the, yeah, I think it's 10.
So it's 10, right, Kak? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
from those 10, how many have gotten bookings?
Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 for my visibility.
Four. So four booked and six left. Regarding the other six, do you have like have anybody or anybody analyze why it's not getting bookings for the other six?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think effectively matching supply and demand. Of course, we also want to talk about the quantity, right?
Yep, yep, yep. Okay.
But we know the demand, and then we pass it to marketing. From the request, marketing have provided 10, right? From those 10, how many have gotten bookings before, and the rest, why not? Something like that.
Yep. Okay. So from the 6 left, this is basically guest house, and then guest house is wait, give me a second. Guest house is 2, and the other is fill. Oh, sorry. The guest house is 3, and the other one is the other 3 is villas, but yeah, the other 3 is availability issue.
I
So
see.
yeah, we cannot kita masih ragu gitu loh buat jual monthly karena mereka udah occupied buat short termnya.
I see. Okay.
Hmm.
Tapi but aside from that, right? The one that's kan kita harus mikir ya yang bisa di convert itu yang dan sesuai dengan request kan. Kemarin itu kan request kita villa. Jadi ada total 6 ya berarti ya. Ya,
Hmm.
dan yang dari 6 itu permasalahan availability itu 3.
Yap.
Tapi berarti request yang kita dari tim marketing udah carinya betul berarti betul kan sesuai demand kan?
Yap.
And currently, what's the system to get to know which is in demand, which on demand? Like, do
Okay.
you look at inquiry counts because we have some statistics, right? Or
Hmm.
where do you get these informations?
Okay, so from this information basically I got from BI campaign. So Lilis is also mentioning Umala Sanggu and
Yeah.
then Seminya a little bit. And yeah, so this three area is I already assigned to the freelancers
Yep.
and just find the villas that have one until five villas. So we cannot we not only reduce the scope basically like one until five bedrooms villa, and then yeah, I think just that. But yeah, from the marketing we only find the what is called good price villa.
Okay. Okay.
So
Good
it's
for
like
you.
eight
Yep.
eight
Yep. Yep.
millions only like that. But basically in the market itself, they not only sell 8 million villas, but also 15 million villa, 15 millions one bedroom villa.
Oh yeah, that doesn't
So
work.
we
Yeah.
cannot we oh yeah, we difficult to sell it.
Yes, correct, correct, correct. So, but now the source of demand recognition is from BI, but BI I think only mentioned it through inquiry analysis and also manual work, right? So it's uh, it's working, but it's not quick efficient yet because there is no, for example, like I wake up in the morning, I look at something, and then I know that I have to find the supply. So it's not like that, but from time to time, like 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, we give information to marketing. Oh, please find this kind of villa, please find this kind of guest house, for example. But it's already, in your opinion, like from the six from 10 property, right? Four guest house, the other three availability issue. But so far, what do you think about the information that is given from BI? Is it like it's not working or
Okay, so apa ya? From my side, I think is for December. It is like changing the disability. So from the previous October November, the disability is long term book that have a cheap price. But
yep,
for the December, I think it's a switch into
short term?
short-term book but with the high price. So like the demand, like the supply side, it is also changed. Like they don't want to sell it cheap, but
Cheaper.
because
Yep,
it is high apa namanya, high season, right?
yep.
And then they mark the price. They don't want to sell it monthly. And then for the uh, wait, give me a second. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's it for me right now, PD.
Okay, so yeah, I get what you mean, Kak. So
Yeah.
somehow we have some information about the demand and it is delivered by marketing, but regarding the efficiency, it's not efficient yet because marketers still have to ask and so on and so forth. So there is no single source of truth. Yeah, and I think I also discussed with Lilis and also you regarding this.
Yep.
We would love to make a dashboard for marketing so that marketing know which price and which area and what, so on and so forth. Yeah, I think it's in the to do list. But I think for the first question, that's settled. Mr. Shep.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Vidi and Karito. So we can go to the next question. Are we looking at the recovery in early 2021? If so, should we move to more long-term goals and focus on thrive projects, for example, moving more temporary partnership to full-time? Uh, I don't think I could answer this because we don't have any uh, agreement. But what is the recovery of the company, right? I mean, we
Yeah,
have
we
to
haven't reached
we have,
agreement yet.
we have to settle it first, and then we could answer this question. So we will discuss this later on after we know the what is the meaning of the recovery of the company. So we move to the last question, which is my question. So Facebook marketing team need an automatic system to check update inquiries. The manual system is consuming process time and accurate. So Vidi, could you maybe help me out in this kind of situation?
Uh, yes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it's doable, of course. It's doable.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any like projection how long it will takes for you to develop this kind of?
Um, okay, I think let's give it another week. Next week, I'm gonna let you know. I have Fira and Chris with me here,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah. Give it another week.
All
There
right.
there might be results from in another week. Yeah.
Okay. Cool, Vidi. I will wait you for another week.
Fira is
Okay.
smiling. Yeah, and Chris is also smiling.
Yeah, maybe Vira or Chris could help me with this. Okay, so I think that's all for the meeting today. Thank you for attending this meeting, and I'm sorry for late, like 12 minutes. So yeah, have a nice day.